have I not gotten... We have Sophie's. Sophie's just not in the party right now. And we have Pascal's. I need Asbel, Malik, and Sharia's new weapons. Their Axel weapons we don't have yet. Is what it seems like.
Welcome back, fellas. How are things in Strata?
We were able to dispatch the monsters there. However, more could appear at any moment. It's time for us to strike at the source.
Okay, then let's boogie off to Fodra as soon as we can.
Hey, Sophie. Look, I'm sorry. I wish I could promise to be with you forever, but it would just be a lie. I'll die before you, and there's no getting around it. But there's still plenty of time for us to deal with life together.
Together.
I've given this some thought, and if you want a family, I think we should give you one. From now on, your name will be Sophie Lhant, and I'll be your father.
Man, we're gonna have to go through so many adoption papers for this, Asbel. Like, do you know how much of, like, a paperwork nightmare this is?
Sophie Lhant.
Can Richard, like, let us cut some red tape here? Can he, like, speed it along? Because he's a king and all?
From this moment forward, you and I are family.
So, you're adopting Sophie into the House of Lhant?
I'll take care of her, just like my father took care of Hubert and me.
Well, I would hope that you would do a lot better than your dad did. The next scene is us going back to Strata, where Asbel is looking around for a Stratan family to give Sophie to.
Even now, his memory helps me in hard times. So I hope my memory can do the same for you. Although I have to admit, it feels a little weird being your parent. You used to be bigger than me, remember?
It's not weird, it's happy.
Well, if you're Asbel's daughter, I guess that makes you my niece.
So you're gonna be Uncle Little Bro. Now you just need to find Sophie a nice aunt.
What?
This gives us all the more reason to eliminate the monsters and secure our future.
Humanity's very existence is a crime.
Such a sudden change.
They can never promise forever. Do not trust their ambiguous words.
Who are you? Why did you say that?
Sophie Lhant title. I imagine that is her Axel title. Axel. Is this yours? Axel. With the slash rose art. You do already have your Axel title, Sherry. I couldn't remember. And so does Pascal. Fantastic. Everyone has their Axel title. Now we just need to get the title that reminds us of the good times and the title that reminds us of the bad times. We need to get the title that will let us, because I'm pretty sure it's right here, that will give us the Axel mystic arts words. I can talk. I'm a human. How do you do, fellow people?
Hey, Sophie. Which is better, this machine or that machine? The one on the right. Okay, but what about these two? Left.
What are you both up to?
I heard that everyone gave wedding presents to Fermat, so I figured I need to give her something too.
Hence your tinkering with the machines?
Yep, I need a bunch of presents. This one's an automatic shoulder massager. That one's an automatic egg cracker. And this one's an automatic bread kneader.
Those aren't very romantic presents for a newlywed.
An automatic, like, shoulder massager or whatever she said. Like, I think anyone would be glad to get one of those, whether you just got married or not. Why does it got to be romantic?
Really? Oh, man.
Still, as long as you put your heart into it, I'm sure anything you had in mind would suffice.
Anything?
Yes. In fact, all you really need to do is show up and grace her with that radiant smile of yours.
Pascal, let's go see Fermat. You can show her your radiant smile. All right, it's decided. Let's go right now so I can give her my biggest wah-ha-ha grin.
No, wait a moment. Not the ha-ha-ha-ha. Oh, too late. Well, then again, to have a chance to gaze upon even the worst of your smiles.
Hubert is chat. He's so what's the word? I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. There's a term for this.
Sophie, want some of this?
Thank you. Sophie, are you cold? I'll get you a blanket. No, I'm okay.
Sophie, are you tired? It'll be a while before we reach Fodra. You should try to get some rest.
He's got it bad. Hubert has got it bad. That's the phrase I was trying to think of, but it just completely left my brain.
It's okay. I'm not sleepy yet.
Sophie, if anything ever troubles you, please feel free to talk to me about it.
Thank you. Captain, Pascal, everyone is being overly nice to me. I'll be nice to you too, Sophie. Give me a hug.
Pascal, stop. Everyone, come here.
Sup, we were all waiting off screen.
Your fawning over Sophie is freaking her out. For heaven's sake, think about what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sophie. It's okay. It made me happy. Thank you, everyone.
We're done here. Disperse.
It's not like that, Captain. But I do get scared when everyone's nice. Because I know it will end one day.
Everyone break up. Yeah, I'm still missing some of the new weapons. I wonder if they're further in the main story or if I did, like, miss them somewhere. Omni-weapon fists. But now we have the seraphic hearts. We have the Karis blades. Yeah, we don't have we don't have yours. We do have yours, the Phantom's Light. Wow, this is weird. Your, like, stats go way down, like your damaging stats, but your accuracy goes through the roof, and your minimum CC does go up, but I don't actually know if this is better for Pascal, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It actually seems like it might be worse, like, overall. But, you know, it's the post-game. I want everyone to use the post-game, like, fancy weapons. So I'm missing Malix, Asbels, and Sharias. Yeah, I wonder if I did... Oh, you know what? One of them might be... We need to go back to Gustwork Ruins. One of them might be in that, those chests that we needed Pascal for. Take me to the Brona Catacombs. Left behind?
Oh, I forgot.
What is it, Asbel?
There's something I have to do back at Barona Castle. I need to file a report to Dallin.
You're going alone?
Don't worry. I won't run off by myself.
Good.
Now that you mention it, I left something behind at Barona Castle too.
Yeah?
Then you have to go back for it, right?
Yes, perhaps I should. I wouldn't mind making a quick stop there.
Then it's settled. Let's get going.
Let's go.
In truth, what I left behind is too heavy to carry. What I left behind are memories.
I think that skit actually is for a side quest, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking at my spreadsheet right now because I was waiting for this moment. All but one. There are like 13, 12 side quests in Lineage and Legacies. I have them all on my spreadsheet here. All of them become available except for one by this point, because they like trigger at different points. Like 2 of them are available at the start of the chapter, then after Gustwork Ruins, like 2 more are available. Like 5 of them, almost all of them, unlock after Sophie, Sherry, and Pascal rejoin the team, which they just did. So as of right now, we are able to do all but one side quest in the game. And of course, we'll do that last side. That last side quest becomes available right before the final dungeon of Lineage and Legacies, I believe. So I don't mind waiting on that one. Or I'm not going to wait on that one. I mean, we're going to get started on the others. But basically, that is to say, before we continue the story anymore, we're going to knock out a bunch of these side quests, if not like all of them. Especially because I want to see if any of them do give me the titles that I need for the Axel Mystic Arts, because I don't remember how to get the Axel Mystic Arts. Okay, if I remember right, we need to go this way. This will take us around to where those chests were. Here we go. That didn't take long. So, Pascal, what do we have here? A little tippity-tap-tap is all it takes. Simple. Boop. I really thought that this was like a force field that Pascal was going to turn off. Verbana, 10. And then Hilda's Carta. Aw, that's not the Hilda I know and love from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. All right, it was a Carta and a lot of stat ups. I mean, it's not bad. Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but definitely not bad. I don't need hazardous liquid at this point. Is anything else like worth making? Oh, these are the new things, but very low production chance required Elith like a bajillion, so it's not even really worth trying to get them. Yeah, you know what? Try and make some amazing bones. I can probably make something that's worth a good chunk of money with that. Oh, you know what I should do, actually? How do you dualize suspicious powder? I should try and generate the stuff that gives me suspicious powder. Hey, we've almost got all of the discoveries in the game. I missed a couple of early ones, it looks like. I'm only missing 8 in the whole game. That's pretty good, to be honest, to have missed so few. These 2 look like they're end of the game of the main story. There are 2 early in the game I missed, and then it looks like we have 4 more to find in Lineage and Legacies. I might go out of my way to make sure we get all 85. I might look up where the ones I missed are. If we can get to them all in Lineage and Legacies, which we should be able to as far as I'm aware, then I might do that. I'll look at that in between streams, I think, because we're definitely not finishing the game today. Oh wait, the reason I went in here was because I wanted to look at the dualized stuff. Dualized book. Show me suspicious powder, because it would be worth making more of. I feel like I should have seen it already, but I'm not seeing it. There it is. Monster glue and shell chalk. Those are both things that you have to dualize in the first place, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Monster glue and shell chalk. There's shell chalk. Seashell and quarry stone. And then shattered bone and fur. Okay. Let's try and do that. I need seashell. I think it was just basic seashell. And I need... what were the other ones? I've already forgotten. Quarry stone. Seashell and quarry stone. Do I have enough space? 2 items instead of 1. Double success rate. Increases Elith capacity. Over time increases the amount of items you can set in the mixer. I'm gonna take this out because I do not think that in this playthrough we will get to 10 slots. I don't think even with the Book of Expansion in, I don't think that we will get to a 10th slot. So I'm not worried about it. I will keep the Book of Talents still. And the Mabo Curry, because it's really good. But now I have enough space to do all of the items for the thing. Okay, Quarry-stone and seashell was one of the things. Let me look at it again to make sure I got this right. Monster glue needs shattered bone and fur. Seashell, quarry-stone, and then shattered bone and fur. Shattered bone and fur. Shattered bone and fur is what I want now. Where are they at? Where are they at? Shattered bone. These all have very high chances of being made. Wait, what? Oh, I see what happened. And then this needs to be fur. Fur. Why did it move it all the way down like that? I like how I had it lined up. Okay. 59.5, 59.5. These both go at the bottom. I don't know how it works when there are two things lined up with this that have the same production chance. If it'll actually have a chance of making both of them, or if it'll, like, always make shattered bone if it could have made seashell. I actually don't know. Fur goes here. Quarry-stone goes there. Perfect. And then we see if we can, make more of that stuff to make suspicious powder for the stat-up stuff that we'll use before boss fights. Maybe. If I even use them. Because I'm really bad about that in video games. Alright, we're done here. Now we have a lot of side questing to do. We're already in Barona, and we need to go to Barona Castle for one of them, so let's just go to Barona Castle. We'll get that one done first, mainly because I think that one might give us Richard's Axel Mystic Art. Because it's clearly going to be a side quest focused on Richard. We might still do some more main story stuff today, but I think we're probably just going to focus on side quest stuff, unless I get almost all of them done. If I, like, get them all done, then obviously we'll switch back to doing some main story stuff, but... time will tell. I'm gonna stop off at the shop real quick before we go into the castle. Hello. Mixer. And then I would like to dualize some monster glue. Just go ahead and make as much of that as I can. And then seashell or something else. There's seashell. Quarry-stone for shell chalk. And then we want to fuse these together. Make some sus powder, and then we can fuse the sus powder with some of this ridiculous amount of Verbana I have to make red Verbana. And then we just want to do that as much as we possibly can. So we'll see how well the mixer does. How much elf does it take to make those materials? 45, 36, 20, 20, all very low. I think those were all under 50. I think the highest one was like 45 or something I just read.